I would feel the same way as him, and I don't know. I get it. My husband does not have this Ramsay Hunt syndrome, but he had to have ear surgery during my maternity leave, and it caused his face to have one side of his face where he couldn't move it at all. He lost his taste, he lost his smell, and he was nervous that it was going to last forever, and it's a scary thing to go through that. So
especially when your profession is, I mean, he's got to have half of his face to be able to, I would imagine, sing the way that he has been singing. So that
he
is
also
scary.
said that it was getting more and more difficult to eat food. So yeah, you know what, you might not like Justin Bieber, that's fine, you don't need to like him, but don't laugh at him.
No,
come on,
yeah, you may not like his music, but
yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
You don't want to like the guy.
No.
I saw what's his face revealed that he has stomach cancer. Toby Keith. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Awful. All right, thank you very much, Heather. Our telephone number 248-539-9797. Big day at Comerica Park yesterday. Miggy honored, and the fans responded to some of the folks on the field. We'll hear about that coming up next. 97.1 The Ticket.
What's up, everybody? Nick Costos here with the Bet River Sports Betting Minute, brought to you by Bet River Sportsbook, Detroit's hometown sportsbook. Pro football futures market focusing on San Francisco. A lot of buzz around this team right now, with its second-year quarterback set to take over as the starter this year. Yes, to make the playoffs, minus 225, no, plus 180, and the win total sitting at 10. With a relative unknown at quarterback, I can't be bullish on San Francisco right now, and I think our best case as bettors is if San Francisco trades starting quarterback from the last couple years, and then the new starter is either great in the preseason and we fade San Francisco in the regular season, or terrible in the preseason and we fade San Francisco in the regular season. It's just hard to be bullish at these numbers with an unknown at QB. That's it for this Bet River Sports Betting Minute, brought to you by Bet River Sportsbook, Detroit's hometown sportsbook. Check out the latest lines today at BetRivers.com. I'm Nick Costos. Keep it locked here for more throughout the day. Must be 21, playable in Michigan. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117.
You've heard me talk about Mike Bepper National Benefit Plans and how he can find you an affordable health insurance plan. Well, today I'm going to talk to you about Mike providing you with affordable life insurance. That's right. Mike shops from over 70 different life insurance carriers nationwide, and you won't be dealing with some phone jockey 6 states over. If it's available in your state, Mike will find it. He will shop that marketplace. He will make sure you're getting a policy that is right for you. Trust me, he's the best. Call Mike Bepper, 877-734-2200, or on the web at nbphealth.com. Remember, National Benefit Plans would like to be your health and life insurance agency for a lifetime.
Brunches. I'll have the chicken and waffles with a side of cheesy bits, please. Oh, and the green smoothie.
Chef specials, the Michigan salad, then the root vegetable risotto, and the blackened salmon with the curry ginger cream sauce.
Date nights. We're going to spread the house salad, the pasta bolognese, and the veal parmesan.
Happy hours. Look at the sliders, the cauliflower buffalo wings, and the margarita flatbread for the table.
Moments like these,
Everything looks so delicious.
are made possible by the COVID-19 vaccine.
Oh, my taste buds have missed this.
So let's savor this moment and do our best to stay safe. Keep the dining out going. Keep the togetherness going by keeping yourself protected and your COVID-19 vaccines up to date. To find your vaccine and learn more, visit michigan.gov/COVID vaccine.
Oh yeah, this is good.
A message from the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services.
Hi, I'm David Hall. Whether you're thinking about refinancing or purchasing a home, you need to call Hall first. With nearly 5,000 five-star reviews, why would you go anywhere else? Call 866-CALL-HALL or chat with us online at callhallfirst.com.
Imagine a world with endless possibilities. I'm talking endless saving and endless hot showers. Yeah, you heard me right. Endless hot showers. With Navient, that dream is now a reality. Navient tankless water heaters deliver a continuous flow of hot water for as long as you need it. No waiting for a tank to reheat more water, wasting time and energy. The compact design saves you space and money in comparison to traditional tank water heaters. It's time to make the switch and make your hot water dreams come true. Visit tanklessmadesimple.com.
COVID-19 moves fast, and now you can too. If you feel symptoms, even if they're mild, you should test fast. Test positive and at high risk for severe COVID-19? Then act fast with authorized oral treatments that can be taken at home and must be taken within 5 days from when symptoms begin. COVID-19 moves fast, and now you can too by asking your healthcare provider if an oral treatment is right for you. Learn about a treatment option at treatcv19.com. This message is sponsored by Pfizer.
This hour of instant feedback brought to you by Michael Pearl National Benefit Plans. Call 877-734-2200.
The latest on your Detroit Lions. Download Necessary Roughness with TJ Lang and John Jensen today. Get it on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts. Live from the Jamie Samuelson studio, here's Stoney and Jensen.
Tigers lose to the Jays 6-0. Tigers back at it tonight at Comerica Park against the Chicago White Sox. 3 with the pail hose. Maybe one of the Russo will walk some Tigers with 2 strikes because we know the Tigers have 2 strikes.
Yes.
And also tonight, Game 5 NBA Finals in San Francisco. Warriors and Celtics tied at 2.
It's going to be interesting because much like the Stanley Cup final, you've got a team in Tampa Bay that's won 2 in a row, but they've got unbelievable experience of winning championships, which I think really helped them, obviously being down 0-2, to come back and pursue to that 4. And you've got a team in Golden State that is, 6 of the last NBA finals they've been in?
6 of the last.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, okay.
6 of the last 8, yeah. And so, obviously, great experience. And that was kind of the topic of the conversation going into it, the inexperience of Boston versus this. And we kind of see it somewhat playing out a little bit in that as well in terms of the experience paying off. But Gov brought up the point in the last segment about wanting to see a champion fall. How many times does a team need to be in the NBA Finals, Stanley Cup Final, or win a championship before you're like, you know what, I just want somebody new. I want to see them lose.
Personally, for me, there's no number. It depends on the likability of the team. So, like, if Tampa wins again, I like their players. Golden State, I enjoy watching them play. I know there are people who don't like Draymond, whatever. I like watching them play. I even like New England because I love dynasties and I love excellence. And unless you argue people don't like Brady Belichick and all that, I didn't mind. Now, if it was some team that they had guys that I stand, that's a different story.
But there's a lot of, but I hear all the time.
I'm in the minority.
Yeah, I'm with you as well. Like, I love to see a dynasty. I love to see somebody be able to stay on top. Like, to get there one time is special.
You know, for me, maybe it's the same thing, the likability thing. To me, in college, I'm more cynical. Like, I don't want to see Alabama again in the championship game, playoff. You know, when Duke loses, like I said, maybe it's because of likability or lack thereof, Krzyzewski, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like enough already.
Well, yes.
But for Tampa, it's something. And look, I know they've been in the finals before and lost before that, but to me, it's not been that long.
Well, for me, with this, the dynamic is the 3-peat. I mean, most hockey fans haven't seen a 3-peat in their life.
Right. Last one was the Islanders.
Right. So, to me, this is something that, do you want to see it, or do you not want to see the Lightning get it? Because I know there's some animosity locally towards the Lightning, but then there's animosity towards the Avs too.
Right.
Why would there be animosity towards the Lightning?
There just is. We talked about it last week. People are sick of them. There's a little bit of them eliminating the Wings a couple times last decade. Tyler Johnson, people hated him.
He's not on the team.
I know, but there's little dynamics there.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, and you bring up an interesting thing too, the difference between pros and amateurs, student athlete. But it's for Alabama. I think it was, I don't know, maybe about their 3rd or 4th, where I was of the same mindset. Now it's more because Nick Saban has been able to do it without the quarterback and a more traditional style offense, and then he's been able to, he changed, adapted to the quarterback. Now, if he can do it in the era of, transfer eligibility, you know, and the business of college athletics has changed yet again. If he can do it over, basically, let's just call it 3 different eras. I kind of want to see it.
Let me ask you guys this. This is why I admire the Lightning. If the Colorado Avalanche wins 7-1 in Game 1, it won't matter.
No.
And to me, that's the hallmark of the greatest of champions. And I kind of equate that. I think that's the same thing with Alabama. They stumble earlier in the year, it doesn't matter. Like look, the year they lost to LSU 9-6 in OT in the regular season, they got them 21-0 in the national title game. You know, there's just a backbone that certain champions have that all of a sudden. For me, I'd like to see.
Although this year was the opposite with Georgia, but yes, I mean, you're right.
To get the 3 in a row, they move into a category historically that does trump the Red Wings to a degree. Or it's something the Red Wings couldn't do, it's something the Penguins couldn't do, something the Blackhawks couldn't do. The Blackhawks got 3 during their run, the Red Wings got 4 during theirs. The Penguins 3, but not in a row.
Yeah.
And then
Is the last professional sports team to 3-peat the Lakers?
yes.
The Phantom Foul to do that.
It's it's virtually impossible in the NFL. I would contend that the Chiefs came awfully close here. It's almost like that they had to go against Brady.
Right. But that's what makes it so, in my opinion, so special. If you can get 3 in a row, or if you create that dynasty, like there are things that there are great teams that couldn't do it. Great players that couldn't do it. Now, it doesn't mean Patrick Mahomes can't do it at some point in his career. He's still very young.
Right.
But